This is the Saints, the Standard of Truth Restored, Episode 7. O my affectionate Emma, my heart is intertwined around you forever and ever. Hey y'all, I'm back. Promised I would be. Welcome to the Saints, the Standard of Truth Restored. So today I want to be talking about a document that I found in the Joseph Smith papers. The date, November 12th, 1838. The document is a letter written from Joseph Smith in Richmond, Missouri, to his wife Emma and his children. Joseph wrote this letter. The circumstance was that there had been a battle between the Missourian militia and also the Mormon militia in Missouri. Some skirmishes had broke out. The Missourians had raided multiple Mormon settlements in Missouri and taken some captives. The Mormon militia, led by David W. Patton, then attacked the Missouri militia and was able to get the captured prisoners, the Mormon captured prisoners, back. In that process, David W. Patton did die, as well as approximately 3 Missourians. We're not quite sure on that number, but that's what they figure. During this time, Haun's mill was also attacked by Missourians, and 17 Mormon men and children were killed while their wives had to look on to this horrible scene. Because the Mormon militia attacked the Missourian militia, Governor Boggs issued the famous Extermination Order. And also, there was other reasons, but there was some contention, some fighting going on. But he issued the Extermination Order, which drove the Saints from Missouri. And it also led to the arrest of Joseph Smith and many of his companions there in Missouri at far west. They were then transported to Richmond, Richmond, Missouri, and they were held in a log house there, awaiting a preliminary trial for treason and other alleged crimes. Joseph, during this time, was able to write a small letter to his wife Emma and his children. I love this letter. It shows how much Joseph loved his one and only wife Emma and his children. And I will read that for you right now. Okay, so we have here the Joseph Smith Papers Project website. This is a website run by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, owned by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And this is the original letter you can see written here to Emma from Richmond. And they have it nicely printed below so you can actually read what it said. And I'll begin to read this now. November 12th, 1838, Richmond. My dear Emma, we are prisoners in chains and under strong guards for Christ's sake, and for no other causes, although there has been things that were unbeknown to us, and altogether beyond our control, that might seem to the mob to be a pretext for them to persecute us. But on examination, I think the authorities will discover our innocence and set us free. But if this blessing cannot be obtained, I have this consolation, that I am an innocent man. Let what befall me. I received your letter, which I read over and over again. It was a sweet morsel to me. O God, grant that I might have the privilege of seeing once more my lovely family, in the enjoyment of the sweets of liberty and societal life. To press them to my bosom and kiss their lovely cheeks would fill my heart with unspeakable gratitude. Tell the children that I am alive, and trust that I shall come and see them before long. Comfort their hearts all you can, and try to be comforted yourself all you can. There is no possible danger but what we shall be set at liberty if justice can be done, and that you know as well as myself the trial will begin today for some of us. Lawyer Reese and we expect Donovan will plead our cause. We could get no others in time for the trial. They are able men, and will do well, no doubt. Brother Robinson is chained next to me, and he has a true heart and a firm mind. Brother Wright is next, Brother Rigdon, next, Hiram next, and Parley next, Lyman next. And thus we are bound in chains as well as cords of everlasting love. We are in good spirits, and rejoice that we are counted worthy to be persecuted for Christ's sake. Tell little Joseph he must be a good boy, and Father loves him with a perfect love. He is the eldest, and must not hurt those who are smaller than him, but comfort them, and tell little Frederick that Father loves him with all his heart. He is a lovely boy. Julia is a lovely girl. I love her also. She is a promising child. Tell her father wants her to remember him and be a good girl. Tell all the rest that I think of them and pray for them all. Brother Babbitt is waiting to carry our letters, for Colonel Price is inspecting them. Therefore my time is short. Little Alexander is on my mind continually. Oh, my affectionate Emma, I want you to remember that I am true and faithful friend to you and the children forever. My heart is intertwined around yours forever and ever. Oh, may God bless you all. Amen. I am your husband, and am in the bonds and tribulation. To Emma Smith, Joseph Smith, Jr. P.S. Write as often as you can, and if possible, come and see me. Bring the children if possible. Act according to your own feelings and best judgment, and endeavor to be comforted, if possible. And I trust that all will turn out for the best. Yours, J.S. It's a beautiful letter to Joseph's one and only wife, Emma, and their children. However, the story doesn't end there. Joseph was hopeful that his prayers would be answered, that they would be released from prison. However, the judge found that there was substantial evidence to hold them for an actual trial. They were then transported to Liberty, Missouri, where they spent the roughest winter of Joseph's life in prison. He was confined to a small basement prison in Liberty Jail where they couldn't even stand up straight. They were denied proper nutrition, water, food, clothing, and it was a horrible, horrible situation that they were put through. He didn't get to see his family and his wife for months. He was held there from November of 1838 till April 1839. This is the place where Joseph prayed to the Lord, and he said, Lord, where art thou, and where is the pavilion that covereth thy hiding place? Do you remember what Joseph was answered? That these trials will be for a small moment, and if he endures it well, that God will exalt him on high. I love the prophet Joseph Smith. The Lord told Joseph Smith there in Liberty Jail as well. He said that thy friends do stand by thee, and they will again hail thee with warm hearts and friendly hands. And then he said this, and thy people shall never be turned against thee by the testimony of traitors. What is a traitor? Somebody who knew the prophet, somebody who was a friend to the prophet and turned against him. I hope, it's my prayer, that I can be called a friend to the prophet Joseph Smith, and that will never be turned against him by the testimony of traitors. God bless. See you again soon.